You will never amount to anything. We shall see, brother.
Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is Zen from Zen World, and I hope you're having a great day. So we are back with Chapter 2 of Me&Roboco, and this is a new Shonen Jump based manga, and I enjoyed the first chapter, and the second chapter I enjoyed as well. So it leaves off where the last one left off, right? They're trying to get acclimated to Roboco and just her servitude with Bando and their companionship, right? And again, she's doing all the things that she was doing before, making slight mess ups and doing things a little bit too literal, and but there's still that remembrance of what happened last time, right? Where chapter 1 left off was that she basically saved him from a truck, right? So she's good for a lot of things that kind of give us a hint into where her servitude comes in terms of an order made, if she's even that, right? Because in terms of her origin story, we're not too fully sure what she is and where she came from, right? In terms of where the mom had ordered, but we do get a scene or a panel with his friends, right? Or in reality, the bullies, and they're on their way to Bando's house to kind of give him a lesson and to show off their order made because they're pretty sure that he doesn't have an order made yet, but they don't know that he has something. And when they go over there, they kind of enter the premises and basically Roboco holds the head of one of the friends, right? And then Bando's like, get off of him. He's just, whatever. He's my friend. And then she's like, well, he entered the premises without permission. Boom. And then we get a scene where she lets him go, and then their order maid basically apologizes and then says like sorry for the inconvenience, right? So they go through the process of testing out Roboco because they're like, what kind of order maid is this? So they test her out, and she's doing things quite literal and making the message just as she was in chapter 1, right? And a really funny scene is two funny scenes is when they kind of go through the description of her being like, she has those Nappa legs, right? Because if you look at her legs, her quadriceps and her hamstrings, they're like super strong, just like how Nappa's legs are in Dragon Ball. So it always makes me laugh when they give kind of a reference into that. So another funny scene that when they're testing out the different order maids is when they're trying to make the pastries even sweeter, right? And then she goes through the process, Roboco goes through the process of doing like a reference to Naruto type of jutsu, and she's like, and then she does a heart, but it ends up like destroying the pastry in itself, right? So it's really funny to see those kind of references to other anime as like some kind of parody, but not really a parody, right? It just what we do see in this anime is that the other in this manga is that the other mangas are hold some kind of place in that world, right? And the place that I think they hold is basically as manga, right? They see them as manga in the books and they give reference to them at times, which is really cool. And as we're coming to the conclusion of the chapter, they're standing by a tree, right? And a nest of wasps, I believe it's wasp or bees, right? Fall down and then start going all over the place. So then the friends say to their order maid, take them out, take out those bees. And then she goes through the process of saying like, cannot kill other biological beings, right? Because it's a fail safe, right? And it makes sense, right? The robots can't kill other biological beings because then they could go against the humans at some point, right? And then eventually Roboco comes out of nowhere because Roboco doesn't have those fail safes. And then she started like eye beaming all of the bees, like boom, 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 boom. And then eventually she stopped. And then because Bando says like that's it, like stop. And then she's like, I'm getting my kill streak up. Like what's going on, right? And it's really cool to see those funny aspects and going around, but push comes to shove that the bullies or his friends, right? At the end of the day, they're like, she's so awesome, she's amazing, and then it makes Bando feel a little bit better, right? Because he saw in her what that goodness, right? And being a really good order maid, but no one else saw it. And then they saw it in the sense of her protecting, right? So this is now two cases in terms of what she's doing. She's protecting, right? So I wonder if maybe she's not an order maid, right? She's not meant to just to do things for people, but she's maybe made to protect. Just a prediction in that sense. So we're probably gonna have a bigger role for Roboco in the future in terms of like hierarchy of enemies who might come in order for her to go against. I don't know. I could be totally wrong about that, but I'm looking forward to chapter 2. If I was to rate this chapter, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10, right? And now again, 7 out of 10 is not bad. It was just that it's a continuation of the same story, right? Getting acclimated with the character of Roboco. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode and the rundown for me and Roboco. This is Zen from Zen World saying peace, love, and prosperity. If you enjoy my content, drop me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video, and be good to yourself and be good to others. Take care, everyone.